Welcome to My Ninja Turtles channel. It's 8 p.m. in the Big Apple, New York City, and this is the Ninja Turtles show. How the shell are ya? Your weekly live stream every Turtle Tuesday covering Ninja Turtles news, toys, cartoons, movies, comics, video games, and more.
Pizza heaven!
And tonight's show is no different. We got a lot to talk about tonight. Peter Laird made a surprise appearance at a Comic-Con. Peter Laird, co-creator of the Ninja Turtles. Mutant Mayhem is streaming right now on Paramount Plus, as are the first two seasons of the 1987 show. The logo, the Tales of the TMNT TV show, has been revealed, and the TMNT toys were nominated for the National Toy Hall of Fame. Turtle Tuesday, what's going on, everybody? Who do we have in the chat? Who is hanging out today? Shout out to Raffi, Optimus Morrison, Donnie, what is going on? Squishy, Joker, Crazy, Mr. Turtle, JR24, Bonjour, Budward, Donnie Gaming, Ryle Animations, what's going on, everybody? Leonardo, hello, how are you all? Welcome to this installment of the Ninja Turtle Show on another Turtle Tuesday. Make sure to like the video and subscribe here on YouTube. Leave a comment, shout out to the replay gang, shout out to all the lurkers, of course. Subscribe on Rumble as well, another video platform, and follow over on Twitter. Follow on Twitter at my TMNT channel, another platform I've been using pretty heavily these days. I'm posting videos over there, and it's the second platform. I do this live stream every week, every Turtle Tuesday. How's it going, TMNT station? Let's get some pizza slices in the chat. Let's start off with some Turtle Tuesday pizzas. I'm serving up some hot and fresh pizza to all of you tonight on this weekly Turtle Tuesday live stream, and I do videos throughout the week as well. And last week I did some videos. I did a video about some Krang concept art. Really cool Krang concept art from the 2016 movie Out of the Shadows. You remember this one? Krang from Out of the Shadows, 2016 movie, voiced by Brad Garrett. And these concept designs are really cool, by Jared Krzyzewski. Really nice stuff. Did a short video about this over the past week, and I love concept art. There's something pure about it. It's really interesting to see concept art. I love these concept designs, the classic Bubble Walker, of course. So, great concept designs, great Krang designs. Whoops, I just hit an air horn accidentally. I got so excited about those Krang designs, I'm hitting the air horn. Also did a video about the Saturday Morning Adventures comic book. Great art, looks just like the TV show. Looks just like the old 1987 TV show, which is streaming on Paramount Plus, by the way. So just wanted to mention that. Look at Krang and Shredder. They look just like Krang and Shredder from the TV show. I highly suggest you guys watch at least the first season of the 1987 show. It's on YouTube, it's on Paramount Plus as well. And this art looks great, so wanted to make a video about that. And also, last week, did a video about some Rise of the TMNT plush figures. Do you guys like Rise of the TMNT? Got some plush figures, one-of-a-kind plush figures, unique plush figures, because they're not mass-produced, they're custom-made by Sophie's Plushies, and I think she did a really great job. They're really great looking, they have big heads, big eyes, they're cute, as plush figures should be, and they are very show accurate. There's a lot of details that are represented here. And I'm not really into plush figures, but I was looking at them and I was thinking about the, the way you have to design a figure like this in 3 dimensions and cut out the fabric and really working in 3D to sculpt this figure out of fabric, and really seemed impressive how detailed these are. So just wanted to give a big shout out to Sophie's Plushies. Even the shells have detail, the embroidery, sometimes the stitching, it gets thinner and wider. It's really well done, and she did these plush figures as well. Sophie's Plushies. Big shout out. I like the anime style eyes, so. And she also did a Sheldon. If the plush figures aren't for you, maybe you like Sheldon from Rise of the TMNT. So that's that. Those are some videos I did last week. Can you believe it? And can you believe it's another Turtle Tuesday? Can you believe it's another Turtle Tuesday? Coming at you, breaking news. Another week has passed. Turtle Tuesday coming at you. Can't believe it's been another week. And I have some videos coming out later this week as well, in addition to this weekly live stream. Some TMNT Easter eggs that are in the book Monstrous by Sarah Meyer, the graphic novel Monstrous. There's some Ninja Turtle Easter eggs, so I wanted to I interviewed Sarah Meyer a while back, So I wanted to make sure I did a short video as well about the book Monstrous. Hey TMNT Fan 47, hey Leona Lovett, how's it going? Welcome. And also have a video coming out later this week, Bruno Mars, TMNT fan. A weird video only I could make, honestly. You know, it's one of those, so it's like Bruno Mars mentioned the word shell in an interview in 2013 or something. And I'll make a whole video about it. No one else can make frankly, a stupid video like this, but only I can do it. It's my uniqueness, my claim to fame. So Bruno Mars, TMNT fan, coming out later this week. Pretty exciting stuff. So do the weekly live stream and videos, of course, throughout the week. And some other stuff to look forward to this week. TMNT Stranger Things #3 comic book coming out. Issue 3 out of 4. Only 4 issues in this miniseries, excuse me. Only 4 issues in this miniseries. And also TMNT 143 coming out. Art by Gavin Smith, who I interviewed a while back. Really nice guy, really cool interview. TMNT 143. They're definitely in uncharted territory. I'm excited for this comic book issue. And more stuff, more Ninja Turtle stuff. Our plates are full this week. We're typing a T for Turtles. We're typing a T for thank you. There's too much Ninja Turtles merchandise. I don't even cover everything. I just cover the cool stuff. I'm typing a T for Turtles. I'm typing a T for thank you. And I'm typing a T for the Nintendo Game Boy game, Fall of the Foot Clan. It's fall now. Summer is over. The sewer summer is over. And now the Fall of the Foot Clan has arrived. I'm going to be playing this game on stream in a little bit. I did a short video about Fall of the Foot Clan a while back. And the soundtrack is coming out on cassette, vinyl, and CD. From Limited Run Games, the cassette's $15, vinyl is $32, and the CD is $18 if you want to check out the soundtrack to Fall of the Foot Clan Game Boy game from 1990. Came out just a few months after the first 1990 Jim Henson movie. Came out in August 1990, and you can see the cassette has this cool like brick label. The other soundtrack they did had like pizza slices on the label. Hey Donnie TMNT, hey Elijah, how's it going? Nightcore, Miku fan, how's it going? So it's pretty nice stuff, and they also have like a more expensive version, $40. It's green, it's like an ooze version, limited to 1,000. Fall of the Foot Clan soundtrack available now. And this is the Fall of the Foot Clan. We are going to be celebrating the Fall of the Foot Clan this fall. I think fall is this week, or it already happened. It's any day now. It's officially fall. Summer is officially over. And we are going to be celebrating Fall of the Foot Clan. I'm going to play it on stream. It's a fun game. It's a simple old retro vintage game, and I like it. I like a lot of retro vintage stuff, including some programming on Paramount Plus. Retro vintage programming. There's a lot of programs on Paramount. All the stuff in the background. I don't watch any of these programs. Survivor, Blue Bloods, NCIS, Big Brother, Hawaii Five-0. I don't watch any of these. I watch the Turtles, and they have a large selection of Turtles on Paramount Plus right now. All these shows and movies and more. All these shows and movies and more. The first 3 live-action Ninja Turtles movies, the whole 2003 show. It's edited, by the way. They edited some things. The whole 2012 show, all 5 seasons, all of Rise of the TMNT except for the movie. The Michael Bay movies, the 2007 movie, even Turtle Power, the documentary. And now there's a couple new things on Paramount Plus, including the first 2 seasons of the 1987 cartoon TV show. The first 2 seasons of the 1987 cartoon TV show. First season has 5 episodes, and the second season has 13 episodes. And it's cool, it has the air dates on them. The first season came out December of 87, and then the second season comes out from October through December of 88. So 87 and 88 is pretty much when the show premiered, and it's you know, and it's in its original quality, its original, you know, it's not HD, it's an old cartoon. The first season is pretty neat. The second season holds up pretty well, but you know, it's a show of its time, I guess you could say. I don't know. But it's a good show, and it's available right now, so I highly recommend you check it out. But if you prefer newer TMNT stuff. Mutant Mayhem is now streaming on Paramount Plus as well. As of last night, as of 16, 20 hours ago, something like, Mutant Mayhem is streaming as well, available on Paramount Plus. And they have some extra features as well, all the like little interviews with the cast and Seth Rogen and that kind of stuff. So I checked out a little bit of the 87 show, and the original theme song is present for the 87 show. On YouTube, they have a different version of the theme song, but the original version of the theme song is intact. And Mutant Mayhem, I watched a little bit of this today, and I enjoyed it. And they also revealed, if that's still not enough for you, they revealed the logo to Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is going to be the TV show, and I think it's going to premiere directly on Paramount Plus. They're skipping Nickelodeon, they're skipping Nicktoons altogether. This show is going to serve as a bridge to the sequel movie. So it's supposed to be 2 seasons, it's a bridge to the next movie, it's a 2D animation show on Paramount Plus. And I'm concerned, I'm not sure. Do you think we're going to get 2 full seasons? Do you think the hype of this TV show is going to be bigger than the hype of the movie? Do you think we'll get 2 full seasons plus a sequel? Will they cut it short like they cut Rise of the TMNT short? What would you like from this show? What do you want from this show? What do you need from this show? Would you like Shredder in the show? Or are they really going to drag out the Shredder introduction until the second movie? 2026 or whatever it is. Gen X Catholic says that's a horrible logo. It's a very busy logo. I do like the way the words Tales of the first 3 words, Tales of the, are drawn. It's kind of like a Jim Lawson kind of font. But it is a very busy logo, and also with the Nickelodeon at the top. Nickelodeon, Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's a very long title. It's busy though, it's fun, it's colorful, it's crazy, it's a wild. It's got 4 different fonts, it's very colorful, but, pretty nice stuff overall. It's something, I'm excited for the show, but I do feel there's going to be diminishing hype. Mutant Mayhem, peak hype. Slightly less hype for the season 1, less hype for season 2, and even less hype for the second movie. Unless they introduce Shredder in some interesting way, who knows? What are your guys' wants and needs for this show? What do you say? Teddy Gaming Review says, I want to get excited, but for some odd reason I found myself not really caring too much for it. No matter what, I'm still going to watch everything they make. I kind of know what you mean. I'm excited. This isn't my favorite version of the Turtles, the Mutant Mayhem. I do like the animation style, but they're doing away with that. They're doing a 2D version. And I watched the movie 2 times in theaters, and I enjoyed it less the second time. I wish I could say I enjoyed it more the second time I watched it, but I'm excited for the show as well. I'm excited to see how this format holds up in 30-minute episodes, maybe 30-minute episodes. Maybe they'll do like Rise and do the 15-minute episodes. But, we'll see. Slinger Raff says, I want to see them in school, maybe meeting Venus DeMilo. TMNT Station says, I just wish they don't shut the door on older fans wanting a more serious TMNT. I like The Last Ronin, but that can't be all we get. Leona Levitt says, the logo is very SpongeBob. It's kind of zany. Joe Curious wants Rat King in Mousers. I'm pretty sure we're going to get that. We have to. So, Mr. Turtle says, please do not introduce Shredder in the series. I want to see him in the movie's actual art style before putting him in the 2D show. Would have much more of a movie villain impact. Yeah, the 2D animation is going to be less visually interesting than the, it's going to be less interesting than the way they did the art style, the 3D art style in the movie. The 2D animation is going to be simpler. TV usually has a smaller budget. We'll see how it goes, but, I would prefer to see a more cinematic version of Shredder. I don't want them to just burn him in the TV show and then they fight Cynthia Utrom or something in the second movie. But Tato Ruzu says, I don't think I'll be able to bring myself to consume this slop. This is a little bit of a consumer kind of stuff. It's a little bit of that Nickelodeon material. We'll see though. Maybe it's cool. I saw they have some Ninja Turtles names being brought back on that have worked on previous series, that worked on the 2012 show and on Rise. So I assume there'll be some good episodes, some filler episodes. I hope they get to a more serious plot line and they learn the lesson from Rise that too many filler episodes kind of, it's, lets the steam out of the sails a little bit. Too many filler episodes can really slow down the momentum of a show. And I hope they keep it up with, a serious pace, a fast pace. An action-adventure show. I don't like the filler episodes, but, we'll see what we get. Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, new logo from Nickelodeon, coming in 2024. And I asked you guys a while back, when do you think the new Tales of the TMNT show will launch? We've been told it's going to come in 2024, but maybe that's 6% of you that said late 2023. Maybe we get a sneak peek. Maybe we get a version, some sort of something online. Maybe they put the first episode out online only, some sort of special event. Teaser online only on the Nickelodeon website to gauge demand. And maybe they just wait till 2024 to premiere it, but I've been seeing lots of stuff going on online. A lot of news from like people working on the show, so I think the show is definitely in production. I can say that much. The show's definitely in production, and I don't think it'll be too much longer till we hear some more about this show. Tales of the TMNT. And another poll we took a couple days ago. Everyone always asks, who's going to win? Leo versus Raph. Leo versus Raph. I said, how about Kevin versus Peter? Two co-creators of the Ninja Turtles, Peter Laird and Kevin Eastman. Who would win? Different versions of them from different eras, time traveling to fight each other. And Kevin Eastman, 87, is the winner, the youngest. And I thought Peter Laird, 1990, could have been a good winner. I thought he'd been, successful for a few years. He could have been rich for a few years. That kind of, maybe Peter Laird, he's stable at that point. I thought maybe young Kevin Eastman could kind of flail and burn out a little too quickly. He's too young. He's too hungry still. Peter Laird, 1990, had something to lose. Fight a little harder to the death, Peter Laird, he's an intense guy. But this was a funny poll. Tato Ruzu said 2023 Eastman is underrated. He's got that biker look going on. TMNT fan 47 said no fighting. Friends shouldn't fight. I agree. This is just a silly poll. I hope they never fought in real life. I know they had some personal and professional tension. I hope they never got to a physical point. Just arguments and stuff. But Mr. Turtle says 1987 Kevin. He has a literal tank. Wendy Okupa said Kevin Eastman created the Ninja Turtles and Peter Laird only created the Teenage Mutants. Gen X Catholic said 1990 Pete should not be slept on. Youth and mass, don't poke the bear. I thought that kind of the same way too. He has an intensity that maybe Kevin doesn't have. Spicy Turtle voted for friendship. A bunch of other people said Kevin from the 80s, and I thought that was a funny, silly poll, so I think no one wins if those two fight, frankly. So that's the section of the show where we talk about Kevin and Peter, co-creators of the Ninja Turtles, fighting each other to the death. Of course not. But speaking of the two co-creators of the Ninja Turtles, I wanted to speak about Peter Laird. I told you guys, Peter Laird, he's a fighter, and he emerged, Peter Laird, out of the shadows over the weekend. Peter Laird came out of the shadows over the weekend at the Granite State Comic-Con in New Hampshire. Comic Book and Pop Culture Festival happened over the weekend, and Peter Laird made a surprise guest appearance at the Granite State Comic-Con. Did some signings. Looks like he's drawn a turtle sketch there, a little turtle sketch, a turtle head. I wonder how many millions of those he's drawn over the years. And Granite State Comic-Con says, thanks to Peter Laird for spontaneously joining us and welcoming so many fans at Granite State Comic-Con today. A large cowabunga to you, dude. That's very nice, and I completely agree. I completely agree. And Peter Laird, he looks a little scruffy. He's got his flannel shirt on. It's the same type of shirt he was wearing in those cartoonist kayfabe interviews a while back. And Peter Laird is he's getting older. He looks older. He is older. This is Peter Laird when he was like 30. This is Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird. He was probably early 30s at this point. He's like 30. He's like however, I think Justin Bieber's like 30 right now. He's like the same age as Justin Bieber right now. Or like Miley Cyrus. He's like Selena Gomez's age right now. So Peter Laird balded early, and he looked a little old, young, which is great. He looks the same now, but he's getting a little bit older. He's a little scruffy. Gen X Catholic says, hope this rejuvenates him doing the TMNT series of his. I hope this gives him meeting the fans, the energy. I hope it doesn't sap his energy. I know he's kind of an introvert. Maybe being in public like this, it's got to be demanding, but and he's focused. It's got to be an intense environment as well. But he looks despondent in this picture. He looks so sad and like he's in his thoughts and feelings and stuff. But overall, he looks pretty good, and it's cool that he decided to make this appearance. Once you go bald, you can't get any more bald. So once it's not like you It would be a surprise if he grew his hair back. What if his hair grew back? What about that? But, actually, let's see what his hair... Let me quickly grab this hair here. Coming at you, stealing the hair. Oh, bald newscaster coming at you on a Turtle Tuesday. Let's see. Let's do a quick live experiment here. This is live. That's why I did my live show. I gotta say, Peter Laird looks better bald. Don't you guys agree? I think he looks better bald. I think we can all agree. Once you go bald, you know, bald and strong, Peter Laird. Oh, so how about that? Okay. Edit undo. All right, moving on. Peter Laird looks good. It's cool to see him at a signing. I don't know who else was at Granite State Comic-Con, but I hope he's comes out of his shell a little bit more for the 40th anniversary and does more signings and even works with Kevin again. I know they did the Usagi Yojimbo cover a while back, and I hope they work more, maybe do a one-shot or do an issue or do something, because he is awesome the way he is. I agree, Leona Lovett. You know, I'm going to be an old bald guy at one point in my life, and I can't wait for it. I'm excited to get to that point. It's cool to grow old and stuff. It's cool to be old. I was watching this video of Snoop Dogg the other day. Snoop Dogg's like in his 50s. He's still cool. It's cool to grow up. What, is dying cooler than growing up? We all want to grow up, right? Eventually, you don't want to die. You all want to grow older, but then we goof on people for growing up. It's a weird thing. But Peter Laird looks good. Granite State Comic-Con. One of the two co-creators of the Ninja Turtles, Peter Laird and Kevin Eastman. Gen X Catholic says gray hair is cool. It is cool. I'm worried though. I'm gonna go bald. Some guys have like a nice shaped skull. I don't have that. I've got like a lump. I look like the turtles in Mutant Mayhem. I've got like a lumpy asymmetrical skull. I look like one of the turtle tots. It's not gonna be a pretty look. Frankly, I'm not pretty now with hair. It's gonna be even worse once the hair goes away. But it's great to see Peter Laird, one of the co-creators of the Ninja Turtles. T for Turtles and T for thank you to Peter Laird for creating the Ninja Turtles. What a cool, 40 years ago in 1983, just two guys are goofing around, making each other laugh, drawing goofy pictures, just hanging out. That's like total guy stuff, just hanging out, making each other laugh. 40 years later, multi-billion-dollar franchise, thousands of action figures and comic books. Two guys just hanging out in the living room, drawing pictures, goofing around. That's what it's all about. It is tough though. Seeing people grow up is tough, and it's a part of life though. And it made me want to bring up this post from Tato Ruzu. Of course, you guys know Tato Ruzu, fellow Ninja Turtles channel in the chat right now. I think Tato Ruzu, thought-provoking TMNT videos, and he posted a thought-provoking post the other day, kind of about something similar to what we just talked about. We're all getting older. Our parents are getting older. Our relatives and friends are getting older. We're all getting older too. And Tato Ruzu had this post the other day about a comic book, and Tato Ruzu said, Raphael's slow demutation in issue number 24 of Mirage Comics Volume 1 hits hard. Sometimes it's hard to see the signs of a friend or relative slipping through the cracks before it's too late, whether it's dementia, depression, alcoholism, or something else. This issue captured that feeling perfectly. Don't wait to tell your family that you love them. So, this is a real deep post. This is a real, touching, Ninja Turtles can do the goofy stuff, and they do the serious stuff well also. The goofy stuff from the Ninja Turtles, the comedy, they do the serious family stuff as well. And this comes from the River trilogy, the Rick Veitch River trilogy from the original Mirage Studios comics. I think it's 24 through 26. And great art, great story in these issues. And Raphael demutates. He gets bit by a leech, and his blood gets taken, and he starts to demutate into a regular turtle. He's no longer a mutant turtle. This is an old classic Ninja Turtles issue from the 80s, from 89. And Tato Ruzu posted a great set of panels here that illustrates the point he made. To April, it came as a shock. When she noticed Raph was losing weight and muscle tone, her first impulse was to feed him. She spent an afternoon cooking her mother's chicken soup. But she was too late. Raphael could no longer hold a spoon to eat it. So in this panel, Raphael is turning into a regular turtle, and he's not even able to hold a spoon. He's not even able to eat. He's just becoming a regular turtle. He's losing his vibrance and what makes him a special Mutant Ninja Turtle. And, you know, like Tato Ruzu said, you know, whether it's dementia, depression, alcoholism, just getting old or something else. So hopefully Tato Ruzu is doing okay. We're sending some love to Tato Ruzu out there, and to everyone that Tato Ruzu is thinking of as well. We're sending some love to them as well. We're sending out some good vibes to Tato Ruzu and everyone in Tato Ruzu's life as well. So this was a post that really hit home with me. It hit hard with me as well. Ninja Turtles can do the serious stuff as well as they do the comedy stuff. And those old Mirage Studios comics really have a lot of great morals, and they really tell stories. They have a beginning, middle, and end. They have a moral. There's a fable. There's a reason for these stories. They're great comic books. There's a reason these original Mirage Studios comic books were so classic, and they're so well regarded over time and history. So great job to Tato Ruzu. It's why the Ninja Turtles are so special. They can do the serious stuff and the funny stuff. It's what makes the Turtles great. They're versatile, and it's what makes the toys, the Turtle toys, so popular. All the shows and movies. There's a lot of stuff out there for the Turtles, and a lot of good stuff. And it's one of the reasons why the Turtles have been nominated for the 2023 National Toy Hall of Fame. Pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. The Strong National Museum of Play. If you go to museumofplay.org, I think is the website, you can check out their all the different, museumofplay.org. You can check out all the different toys that have been nominated for the 2023 National Toy Hall of Fame. Connect 4, Bingo, Bop It, all sorts of toys. The Ken doll, he's having a good year, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles toys. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles action figures. It looks like they're using Undercover Dawn and Cartoon Wrath. I think that's Cartoon Wrath. Previously inducted toys into the National Toy Hall of Fame: Alphabet Blocks, American Girl dolls, the Atari game system, and the Baby doll. So a lot of great toys previously inducted. And up this year, baseball cards, Battleship, Bingo, Bop It, Cabbage Patch Kids, Choose Your Own Adventures game books, Connect 4, the Ken doll, Little Tyke's Cozy Coupe. That's that red car with the yellow top. Nerf toys, all sorts of Nerf toys, slime, and last but not least, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And the fans are cheering for the last but not least Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Of course, they give a little description of the Turtles. Originally created to satirize comic book heroes and action figures, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles became comic book and play icons, transmedia trailblazers, and an enduring popular cultural sensation known as Turtle Mania. Pardon me. Generating toys, television shows, movies, video games, and merchandise over the past 39 years. Let's go! 21 Pizza Salute! Turtle Power! Woo! Tease in the chat. What a celebration, okay? Nominated National Toy Hall of Fame. And it's up for a vote. They're casting, they're not giving fans like full input, but they're like, all fan input is like counts as one vote. Like there's 20 other judges and fans count as one vote. So it's they're giving some fan input. It's not a purely fan driven thing, but that's okay. So you can vote in the player's choice ballot. If you're a player, all you players out there, don't hate the game. Okay, so players get to vote. Player's choice ballot. If you're out there crushing a lot, you have your chance to vote for one more day, September 13th through September 20th. I think I'm going to post this link in chat. I don't know if links in chat work for me or for you guys. Open it in a new tab. We'll see. You can vote. Vote for the Turtles, of course. If you vote for someone else, you're getting beat up. You're getting the crooked Ninja Turtle gangs coming at you. So Ninja Turtles at the very bottom of the list. I don't know if that affects anyone's vote. I have to scroll down a little bit. People are lazy. Oh, I would have voted for the Turtles, but I had to scroll down. I voted for Connect 4. So vote for the Turtles, National Toy Hall of Fame. It's pretty cool, pretty prestigious, I guess. I mean, it's in, I think it's a museum in New York. I think it's in Rochester, New York. So up against a lot of competition. Battleship, Bingo, Connect 4, the Ken doll. I mean, Cabbage Patch Kids, Bop It. This is baseball, like baseball cards in general, like the whole category of baseball cards. And choose your own adventure books. They're fun. You get to choose your own adventure. Sometimes you keep your place where you made the last decision. You go back. If you make a bad decision, sometimes you go back. Well, that's nice. Ninja Turtle toys up for the National Toy Hall of Fame. Ninja Turtles, very powerful, evergreen legacy, long lasting through the years, decades, 40 years essentially. Turtles were created, I think, in November of 83, officially. Created in November of 83. First published, first comic book, May of 84. So, pretty soon, gonna start saying 40 years. Maybe that'll be a new phrase I use. And one last thing I wanted to mention while we're talking about the long-lasting legacy of the Turtles. Halloween is coming up. And there's going to be some Mutant Mayhem costumes in stores. Leo and Raph, they have the over-the-top-of-the-head bandana for the Raph costume. And they look okay. You know, they're typical Halloween costumes. They're not the most elaborate thing, but they look good. I like the Mutant Mayhem designs. They work well for toys and costumes, I've noticed. So this is something that's exciting, and Leo and Raph is good. But if you're a guy and you want to dress up as Donnie or Mike, you might have to wear a tutu. I gotta say, unfortunately, however you want to look at it, Donnie and Mike are only available as girl costumes, I guess. I was looking for a Donnie costume. I'm interested in the headphones. I like the headphones. But you get the tutu. You're dressing up as Mike or Donnie. You're gonna be wearing a tutu this year. You better shave your legs, boys. But I also noticed they're all wearing Converse. I don't like the Converse shoe. They look so long sometimes. It's a strange shoe. I noticed everyone in these ads was wearing the Converse sneaker. Not a sneaker that looks good on me, so I wish I could wear them. It's like a cool, classic shoe, but a better look than me wearing Converse is better than me wearing a sparkly purple tutu dressed up as Donatello. So this is some cool costumes I saw, and I also saw some other costumes from Mutant Mayhem that I wanted to share. They have these they call them like adaptive costumes, like for anybody that's in a chair, like for kids that are in a chair or something, or use a chair. They have like costumes for the chair as well, so you can dress up and like have an additional accessory. And I had never thought about this or seen this before, where you could dress up your chair. And I thought that's cool because it opens up like a whole new, like you could have vehicles or like a transformer kind of thing. And the van looks good. It's in the same style as the movie. It's in like the sketchy hand-drawn style. And you got your little turtle power here in the Mutant Mayhem style font. But I thought that's a nice little way to dress up the chair, whatever your situation is. It's an additional accessory. It opens up like an additional accessory, an additional way to dress up. And I just thought that was really special and really thoughtful to include anybody in a chair, include kids that are in a chair, give them a cool extra way to dress up, something unique, something fun. And I just thought that was really special. You can even wear a little shell. I think the shell is sold separately, honestly. At a certain point, they're kind of, they're milking the kids with the adaptive purchases here. The shell and the turtle van is sold separately. They're milking them. But just include the shell with the van. But looks nice. Cool little costume. If you're dressing up as the Ninja Turtles, you're dressing up your chair as well. Or maybe you want to just put it around something else. You have like a table or something you're using just to dress up as like an accessory in the background. You can put it on like a table or something. But I just thought that was really neat and really sweet. And a really good, thoughtful thing to do, to include anybody that's in a chair. Now they can dress up their chair as well. So it makes Halloween even more fun. JR24 says, nice for the wheelchair. Tataruzu, fan is a nice touch. Mr. Turtle, yet the adaptive costumes, not bad. So I agree. TMNT Fan 47 says, they're milking the children. No! Can't milk the children. They're taking the adaptive money. Adaptive money is still green, apparently. I guess that's kind of a weird aspect of just having stuff for sale. Sometimes it's really sweet and thoughtful, but you're still selling it. But a little bittersweet, I guess. I guess you could say life at best is bittersweet. The show's over. It's tea time. That was a dismount. That's the end of the show. That's the end of the news portion of the show. Now we're just having tea, hanging out, relaxing a little bit. Let me get my tea up here. Slide my tea up. Put the chat on the screen. Open the window. Let in a little fresh air. Let out all of my hot air. I'm sitting here rambling and blabbering for 40 minutes. Time to let out a little bit of my hot air. The room gets warm. So it's nice to open the window and put a pizza out on the windowsill. Some people put a pie on the windowsill. I put a pizza pie. I put a pizza pie on the windowsill. Hopefully you guys had a good week. Hopefully you guys had a nice week. It's another Turtle Tuesday. Another week has gone by. Another episode of the Ninja Turtles show with a lot of news, a lot of fun news. We got to see Peter Laird emerge from his shell. Got to see a new logo for the Tales of the TMNT TV show. What else did we see? Some Fall of the Foot Clan soundtrack is available. A nice post from Tatu Ruzu. Some cool news about Paramount Plus. I mean, Paramount Plus is like good. They've got a lot of Ninja Turtles content on Paramount Plus. It's like surprisingly very good. I gotta say, I gotta hand it to them. I really wouldn't, recommend a big kind of service like that. The consumerism aspect of it, but they've got a good selection of stuff, and it's good quality. It's easy to stream stuff, and I'm enjoying it. What can I say? Leona Levitt's currently making TMNT Rise figures, so a pretty good week. Good stuff. Up to some art projects. Good to stay busy. Good to have hobbies, I gotta say. Good to have hobbies. Good to have hobbies. I think I'm getting into exercising. I'm going to the gym 3 or 4 times a week. I highly recommend it. You guys gotta exercise. You gotta stay healthy, eat healthy, use your mind, use your body, learn stuff, stay active. Try and learn something all the time. I wasn't joking about that Rubik's Cube a while back. It was fun to learn to do something new. It's fun to learn something new. And I was thinking about, for some reason I'm doing the show and I'm in the sewer, and then all of a sudden I'm here at the high-rise building at a window. That never made sense. I was thinking about that over the past week too. I was using my mind and I thought of that. Wanted to give a quick shout out to Toidle. Our friend Toidle used to join us in the chat. Toidle got 1,000 followers on YouTube, and I saw him celebrating. He does those stop-motion videos. Shout out to our old friend Toidle. Saw him in his 1-year anniversary video. He said he's busy now. He's a 1,000-aire. He's too busy to show up to the stream. He's far too busy. I think he's just busy with, school or something. Maybe he got in trouble for watching the show, and I want to apologize to Toidle if he got in trouble for watching the show. But he's too popular now and too cool to show up for the stream, and that's okay. He's a good guy. I saw him post the other day. He's no longer doing shoutouts. Toidle is he said, I am retiring from shoutouts. I am far too busy and far too popular. So, what a good guy. Good for him. And one day probably one day soon, Toidle will have more subscribers than me, and I couldn't be any more happier for him. Same with Tataruzu. Go subscribe to Tataruzu. Maybe I'm, tip of the spear, and, you guys grow bigger than me. It's all I could ask for. So, really good stuff. Gen X Catholic is learning how to strike hard and fade away into the night. That's the way to do it. Hiya! Disappear. My ninja sounds. But we'll see. If it clears up, maybe we'll step outside for a little bit. I also wanted to mention there's a Mutant Mayhem Ray Fillet Funko Pop coming out. A Comic-Con exclusive Ray Fillet Comic-Con exclusive coming out pretty soon. So if you're into those Funko Pop figures, might be the thing for you. Ray Fillet as well. I also saw a bunch of those second wave of Mutant Mayhem toys coming out. We'll see if we see a Ray Fillet action figure or not. I don't know if it's just going to be only 4 toys, or if April will get a card as well, and we'll see. Oh, well, looks like it stopped raining. Oh, right when I say it stopped raining, it started raining again. Maybe we'll go outside next week. I'm not going to get No pizza vaping this week. I don't actually vape, by the way. You guys shouldn't either. It's not good for you. Shouldn't vape. No, you shouldn't drink alcohol. Alcohol is poison. You shouldn't do that. I'm not trying to be preachy here. If you want to take advice from a lunatic who pretends to be a Ninja Turtle online, then don't vape. Then exercise, take care of yourself, and don't vape or drink alcohol. If you want to listen to a mentally ill man who pretends to be a Ninja Turtle online, you want to get your advice from me. But hey, a broken clock can be right twice a day. So, I think that's going to be the end of the show. Got the video coming out later this week, Bruno Mars and the TMNT, and also a video about Sarah Meyer, TMNT artist, and the graphic novel Monstrous, containing some allusions and references to the Ninja Turtles, some Ninja Turtles Easter eggs. So 2 videos coming out later this week. My run of shorts is over. I did those 6 shorts. I did 3 videos a week. Did 6 or 7 shorts. Actually, I have one more short coming out later this week, but did my impressive summer sewer shorts. Crazy short palooza. And now we're going into Fall of the Foot Clan. It's going to be fall, autumn, Fall of the Foot Clan. I'm going to be playing Fall of the Foot Clan on the stream here. Maybe in a couple, maybe we'll do a Saturday stream. Maybe we'll do a summer Saturday, fall. Enough with these alliterations. We'll do a Fall of the Foot Clan Saturday stream. Maybe in a couple weeks. That'll be fun. Sometime, maybe in early October. So check out those videos later this week. Monstrous and Bruno Mars. Thank you for joining me, of course, everybody. Tato Ruzu, Budward. Let's get some hearts in the chat. Let's see those hearts fly in. JR24, Overlock, Donnie TMNT, Fan47, Mr. Turtle, Gen X, Overlock. Thank you all for joining. Leona Lovett, I appreciate you joining me. Every week, I always like seeing your guys' names and little avatars and stuff. So, that's another week. What can I say? Another week, another stream. Now it's time to bring it home. Joe Curious, thank you for joining me, of course. Budward, would you ever consider a video about the weird actor connection of TMNT and Curb Your Enthusiasm? Who are the, JB Smoove is on Curb Your Enthusiasm. Has Larry David ever been in anything? I don't think he's ever been in anything. I know there's been a bunch of comedians like Louis Black. Was Louis Black ever on Curb Your Enthusiasm? Yeah, I'm definitely open to that. Big Larry David fan and all that stuff. So, Nightcore Miku fan, thank you for hanging out tonight. Happy Turtle Tuesday to you. Nightcore Miku fan, I salute you, and I salute all of you for joining me on this Turtle Tuesday. I do this live stream every week, so make sure to tune in next week to another live stream. Check out the videos later this week, and I'll see you next Turtle Tuesday. I think I've said it all. Perhaps I've said too much. I think there's just one thing left to say. Is that true? Just one thing left to say. Cowabunga! Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a comment and share this video. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more Ninja Turtles videos like this.